Hello, everyone. This is Kurt Kelly, and we are so glad to be into the new year. We've been preparing for this now for about 6 months for this legislative session. And while it's cold out here in Tallahassee, right now in the weather, everything else is heating up. We went on a scale of 1 to 10. We went from about an 8 in intensity just from last week to probably a 12 already this week. Yesterday was a great day as we opened up session. I got to be on the House floor, got to hear the speaker speak about his priorities, meet with a lot of members. Then we had the joint session where the governor came in. He actually mentioned child welfare in his messaging. So it was very, very important for us to be there, have all these conversations. I know that our team is working the halls right now. In fact, as soon as I finish this taping, I'm going to be heading over and having more conversations with members of the legislature. Now, that means that we're trying to forward our legislative agenda this year. And you know, as we have talked about, how we are talking a lot about funding and then certain policies that we're working on. Stay involved with us this year. The best way you can be involved is what we're about ready to do with Rally and Tally. This year, we're going to bring in 80 to 100 of our leaders from around the state to come up here. They're going to join us for a day of training, conversations. We're going to hear from the secretary. We're going to hear from other folks that are leaders. And then we're going to have an unbelievable event that Selfless Love and our One Voice Impact is going to help put on. You're going to love it. It's going to reach and explain to what we do in community-based care. There's a lot of interesting messaging that goes out there, and sometimes we just have to tell our story in a way that actually catches people's attention. I hope that you're going to be a part of that if you're one of our leaders. We need you to be here. But more importantly, we need you to invite the House and the Senate members. Your personal invitation is the critical component of this to get them to come to this event. And so I'm going to encourage you to make sure you do that. Secondly, I want you to understand that while we're doing all of this legislative agenda, we have our legislative team. They're paying attention. This is when we have to have everybody in sort of that 2-minute warning type of thing where we will be reaching out to you saying we need to get a response on how we're going to respond to something, maybe an amendment that comes up and so forth. So pay attention to that. Of course, I'm going to give you a lot of these details on our Monday morning call where we have over 200 folks across the state that are involved. Just remind you that at the end of this month, this is when we are asking everyone to complete their dues and make sure they get all of that in. So we encourage you to get that done. Guys, we've got a lot going on. Maybe more than normal because this is a reapportionment year. We have a lot of issues that we're addressing around us and community-based care, and we have a lot to ask for in our key funding this year. The good news is that we're hearing that people are liking our message. And so I'm very excited about some of the partners we have with that. With that, keep informed with us, stay engaged, and just remember, we do a great work. Florida is considered one of the leaders in the nation in child welfare, and we can get better. One of the ways we get better, I don't want to slide into mediocrity at all. The way we get better is continue to provide the right resources for our folks. With that, we appreciate you. We love you. And if there's anything that we can do for you, if you have any questions, make sure you pick up the phone and call me, call Victoria, call my staff or whomever, and we'll continue to work with you during this session. Thank you. God bless you.